Hey everybody, this is Random DC here. Taking the advice from someone who sent me a message about this, I'm doing Kalelprime's Getting to Know Transformers Fans 10 questions thing. So yeah, let's get started with these. Now, question 1, how long have I been a fan of Transformers? That's difficult to say because I was for a brief period and I got sidetracked with something else. I have memories of being a fan as a child when I was about 6 or 7, and then I kind of got into other things like Nintendo, Power Rangers and stuff, and then 1996 Beast Wars appeared and I got back into it, and ever since then I've been hooked. So that answers that question. Question 2 is, what is my earliest memory of Transformers? It would have to say it was Boxing Day at my nan's birthday party. I was in a lounge watching TV and a movie was on. And I couldn't remember the name of the movie. It was this cartoony movie about these cars that turn into robots. And the earliest memory I have is Rodimus Prime versus Galvatron. That's like the best earliest memory to have, but it's the only thing that sticks out in my mind. I can't think of anything before that. So, yeah, my earliest memory of Transformers was Rodimus versus Galvatron. Question number 3, who is my favourite Transformer? I think we all know the answer to that question. It has to be, yes, Beast Wars Megatron, yes. I seem to like it, that script. I seem to like Beast Wars Megatron more because he's not your regular kind of villain. I mean, most villains you get in the industry are big, bad guys like, the universe is mine, I'm going to destroy all this stuff, or they're, I am going to enslave humanity, for I am the supreme lord of darkness, or, that sort of crap. But Beast Wars Megatron, he just sort of gets in a bathtub with his rubber duck and just sits there. Yes, I'm evil, but I'm comical. Yes. We need more villains like Beast Wars Megatron. I mean, never mind all these Lord Zed and Ganondorf wannabes. We need more villains who are comfortable wearing purple, getting into a bathtub, playing with rubber duckies, maybe owning a plushie, saying things like, all my dreams have come true, and having a really comical catchphrase. So I think villains need to be more comical now. So that's why Beast Wars Megatron is my favourite Transformer. He's my favourite villain of all time, and he's my favourite voice to impersonate. So yeah, Beast Wars Megatron for the win. Now question 4 is, what is my prized possession of Transformers? It would have to be the movie Optimus Prime, because I say that because when the movie line came out, I saw a picture of movie Prime, and I said to myself, this is the one I won't be able to buy, because it'll be sold out everywhere, and I won't get my hands on it. I'll probably have to settle with one of those cheapy £2 ones. I was in the Entertainer in Bristol one weekend. I had 40 quid on me. Don't know how, but whatever. And there he was. I thought, oh shit, I have to buy this. So I rushed in, grabbed it. It was the last one there. It was the only one on the shelf. There's about 40 movie Megatrons sitting next to him. No surprises there. But he was the only one there. Picked him up, and I've still got him. And he's the only one I'm going to cherish with all my heart and soul. So yeah, movie Optimus Prime is my favourite and most prized possession toy. Yay. With a capital Y for yayness. Question 5. Where do I come from? Well, about 22 years ago, my mother and father loved each other very much. They went upstairs. Oh, I see what you mean. Sorry. Let's try that again. Well, I live in a town between Weston-super-Mare and Bristol in the United Kingdom, England for you Yanks. It's a small town. I don't really do much here. I just spend most of my time playing video games, watching TV, and sleeping. I'm more active in Weston-super-Mare where I go to college. Now, question number 6. Outside of Transformers, what do I do in real life? The answer to that question is I am a media student at the university campus at Weston College. I basically have to study loads of media-based products such as television programs, movies, music and newspaper. I have to analyse them, find out their written codes and their depth. I also have to edit videos, compose my own sort of stuff, and generally just make and produce my own TV programs, which I'll hope to be applying in many years to come when I eventually pass on these courses and get a job in the industry somewhere. Fingers crossed. Now, question number 7. What is the origin of my screen name? Now, as people know on DeviantArt, my name is the DCE. Not my real name, but there we are. When it came to YouTube, apparently that name was taken, or they wouldn't let me use it for some reason. So I figured I will call myself Kitty DCE, because the character DCE who appears in my DBSH series is a cat, so it made logical sense to me. And then we all know the fiasco with Dr. Rabbit and Colgate. So my original channel was pulled, and it came to having to put up a new channel. I will not be silenced that quickly. So I couldn't use the screen name again because it was banned now for me. So I figured, oh, I like to make random videos. So I figured, right, we'll just call myself Random DCE. That's simple. Next question, please. Now, question number 8. Apart from your own videos, what do you enjoy watching on YouTube? Well, I have a few channels and people's videos that I enjoy watching. First of all, I like watching YouTube poop because I think it's hilarious. There's a lot of creative stuff mixed in there. Mixed in there is some creative ideas, and I think it's some of the funniest things I've seen in my life. Other things I like to watch is that guy with the glasses, who I think is the Mick Foley of YouTube. I say that because this guy's got not one, not two, but 3 different aliases in terms of his channels. He's that guy with the glasses, he's the nostalgia critic, he's the 5-second movies guy, and I think he is the funniest man on YouTube. I know people who watch my channel think I am, but this guy's 100 times funnier than me. Seriously, this dude is a genius. Other channels I like to watch Decompose, because I find his knowledge of Transformers, DC Comics, and Marvel Comics very insightful, and because of him, I actually bought the Marvel Zombies line, and I think it's a great read. Thank you, Decompose, for informing me about that. Other channels I like to watch is my friends, Gigasteam, Storm Falcon, Axel 753, Oblivion Media, T-Former, and I'm trying to think, other channels I like to watch. That's about it really for channels. Question 9. Which Transformer do you want but can't find? I mean, this is sad. It's my favourite Transformer, Beast Wars Megatron. I don't even have a Beast Wars Megatron, and it annoys me. Because when I was a kid, I bought Optimus Primal, and I didn't get Megatron. I'm annoyed with that. I've been looking on eBay, I've been looking everywhere, and I cannot find a Beast Wars Megatron. If anybody knows where I can find a Beast Wars Megatron for under £15, let me know, and I will try and snap it up. And the final question, if I could transform into anything, what would it be? Carmen Electra. Carmen Electra. Do the math. Well, that's the 10 questions. Let's be a bit serious now. What can I transform into? I would have to say maybe a jet fighter, just so I can fly. I want to know what that feels like, how to fly, besides being in a plane. Nah, screw it. Stick with Carmen Electra. Right, that's the questions. I'm Random DC, and I will see you guys next time.
Fatality.